Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Bettina Glan with Axiom Space. We're excited to highlight the Axiom Mission 2 and this incredible crew. We call them AX2 here. Today, we'll hear from this incredible crew, this 4-person multinational team, before they head up to the International Space Station in only 5 days. The crew consists of legendary NASA astronaut and our Axiom Zone's Peggy Whitson, who's serving as the commander of this mission, pilot John Schaffner, Rayana Barnawi, and Ali Akarni, both mission specialists. In a moment, we will hear from them with opening remarks. But before we begin, let me tell you about the incredible things that this crew will be doing and some great firsts. It'll be the first private mission with both private individuals and astronauts sponsored by a foreign government. It will be the first private mission with a female commander. It'll be the first time that Saudi astronauts visit the International Space Station, including the first Saudi woman, Rayana Barnawi. During this AX2 crew mission to the International Space Station, they will conduct over 20 different experiments, have tons of outreach opportunities to engage with students around the world, and be part of a pivotal step for Axiom Space as they build Axiom Station and build history, not only in space, but for humans here on Earth. Following the remarks for the astronauts, we'll open it up to questions for the members of the press. We ask reporters to please submit their questions in the chat, and please let me know who they're directing the question to. So in that process, as reporters submit their questions, we also have some that have been submitted previously, and we'll try to get to as many as possible. But now let's hear from this incredible crew as they prepare for this mission and let us know what they've been doing during their time in quarantine.
Is Ali Akarni.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to echo my friends and say we are really honored and privileged to have you guys and to be part of this amazing mission. And it's going to be our second journey as Saudi Arabians to space, and first time to the International Space Station, me and my crewmate, Rayana Barnawi. We are really thrilled and excited for our mission and to represent Saudi Arabia on this journey. I'm really looking forward to all the experiments we're going to be conducting on board the International Space Station, and also all the outreach events we are planning to do with the new generation who's going to be involving in the STEM field, inshallah, in the future. Sorry. And previously, I've been flying. I had a career flying fighter jets for the Royal Saudi Air Force, accumulating over 2,300 flying hours. And now I'm ready and excited for this new chapter of my life, and which clearly gonna change many perspectives, including mine and others. And now to Ray.
Hello, everyone. Well, I'm at least as excited as my crewmates here today. So I have worked for the past 10 years as a researcher. So research has been my passion in life. I have worked on stem cells and tissue re-engineering, and I'm very happy and honored to be here today representing the government of Saudi Arabia and the Saudi Space Commission as the first Saudi women astronaut going to the International Space Station. I'm sure with my crewmates here, along with Ali, we're going to have a successful mission. We have plenty of research to do on board station, and we're very excited for the part that we'll be engaging with kids from all over Saudi Arabia and all over the world, talking about our experiments, talking about space, and having them trigger their curiosity towards space. And this is what we are here to do. So I'm sure that we're gonna enjoy this mission. We're almost 5 days away, so our excitement is above the limits.
Thank you so much. I'm almost at a loss of words because I've been really lucky to get to know this crew over the last several months, and they really are an incredible group of people. Peggy, John, Ali, Rayana, and we're really excited for the rest of the world to get to know them a little bit better and watch them as they go to the International Space Station for an incredible mission. So with that, we're going to start with some questions that we have for reporters. First up, I have a question from Marcia Dunn from AP. It says, this question is for Rayana. You're about to become the first woman from the Arab world in space. What does this mean to you personally? And what are you hearing from Saudi and other Arab women? What are you taking up with you to commemorate your history-making flight? And thank you, Marsha, for that question. Rihanna?
Well, thank you for this question. I am very honored and happy to be representing all the dreams and all the hopes of all the people in Saudi Arabia and all the women back home in the region. This is a great opportunity for me to represent the country, to represent their dreams. I am here only because of the support of the government, because of the support of the international collaboration between us and Axiom, SpaceX, and NASA. This is a dream come true for everyone, and I'm very happy and to be representing that amount of joy and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Rihanna. Next question we're going to take from Robert Perlman. Robert asked, for all 4 crew members, what personal mementos are you each taking to space? And specifically for Ali and Rihanna, what commemorative or cultural items have you brought with you to represent Saudi Arabia in space? Do you have anything that with you that we previously flew on STS-51G with Prince Sultan?
Well, for me, I'm going to be bringing, taking with me a lot of pictures of people who have been, people who have meaning, of people who has done a lot for me and has been always with me and supporting me throughout my career and journey and life. And also a few items that represent and hold the sentimental value for me to space, and just share it with the people after I get back to ground, to earth. And also for Ryan and I, we're gonna be taking with us Saudi coffee and dates to share with the astronauts on board the ISS.
Great. And for me, well, when I first told my grandmother that I was going to space, she gave me her 60-year-old earrings. So these are what I'm taking with me to space, along with the Saudi flag and some photos of my family, and also gifts to the members of Axiom who has helped us throughout this journey.
Thank you. Next question is for Sarwat Nasir from the National. For Ali Al-Qarni and Rihanna Renawi, what do you think about 3 Arabs being on the space station together at the same time, seeing as you'll be joining UAE's Sultan Al Nayadi, and what kind of message do you think this will send across the Arab world?
I think it is a great opportunity that the 3 of us are going to be aboard the International Space Station, and will hold a big message that we're going to be sending out to inspire people. And that means for us as the Arab world, we are holding hands, we are working together for the betterment of humanity, and just try to innovate and excel in innovation and make sure we send the right message and people are excited and inspired about our mission.
Yes, true. Well, maybe to add on that, it will be very interesting for us to be together, working together on board the station, which will show the national collaboration and the unity that space has. And this actually creates that culture of international presence in the International Space Station.
Wonderful. Next question, Manuel Manzanati from Exploración Espacial. This is for Brianna, but for all. I can imagine the expectation in Saudi Arabia to have 2 astronauts in orbit at the same time. Could you please provide specific activities that you'll be doing with students in Saudi Arabia? Will you be doing specific experiments?
Well, on that topic, we are actually conducting at least 20 experiments, 14 of which are led by Saudi scientists. And at the same time, these experiments range from human physiology, technology, cell biology, And most importantly, as you said, is the outreach. So one of the goals for this mission, at least for me and Ali and John and Peggy, is to do these outreach events for the kids and try to elaborate on the fact that we are here as STEM educators. So for the kids to be attached to math and science and technology, to know that they can do more and they can trust themselves, is actually one of the goals of this mission. I think all of us will enjoy that part of the mission when we are interacting with them and playing with them, showing them moves and talking to them in a live feed. So these are one of the goals of this mission.
Maybe you should tell them about the experiments you're going to do with the students directly.
All right, so specifically, we're going to be doing 3 educational and awareness experiments with the kids, and it's going to be a live event, which is going to be amazing for them, because it's going to be a huge opportunity to compare the results that they had in the ground with the one we are going to have aboard the ISS. So we're going to be doing as simple as a space kite and see the difference or the effect of microgravity on the aerodynamics of the space kite in space, and they could compare the results with the ones they have on Earth. And also we're gonna be doing heat transfer experiment as well in the same goals, and just the idea of attracting talents and increase their interest in the STEM fields.